Ooh, disappears. Nah, not really. Goes back inside this little bag. I keep everything inside here. How we doing, folks? Good. Go ahead, take a look at it, madam. Make sure there's no buttons on it. It's not one of those trick things you can buy at the store. But okay. Oh, don't point at anybody. Make no Google. I'm Google enough. Here, watch the very end.
I think you should have turned around with it.
Oh, see, it's a magic coin. It's a magic coin. If I get you guys to back up, I need my this just to stand up here. There we go. I need a little room. Makes me look big. Watch the magic coin. Here it is. You can see it here in my hand here. If I wave my hand over the top, disappears, comes back again. Every time I do this, people say, wait a minute. That must be a trick coin. I'll tell you the truth, it is. It gets much bigger when they're not looking. It's come back. Doesn't make any difference how many times you try. When it comes to smoking cigarettes, I'm an expert. I've taken some of these things, actually tossed them away, they disappear and still come back. I've even hidden them on myself, just like that, just when I forget where they are. Remember, watch the cigarette. Now see, some people think it's here, but if I do this, ooh, comes back again. I can take it, toss it this way, watch. Comes back, just, oh. I'll tell you the truth, I do smoke cigarettes. It is a terrible habit. I read an article last week, said if you want to quit, the very best way to do that is every time you take a cigarette out, you tear a little bit off, you throw it away at the end of the month, you feel better, you look better. I don't know, I take about this much off, I don't feel any better. Besides, that part's hard to keep lit. This article went on to say that if you smoke these things, you'd be better off eating them. I said to myself, well, why not? I'll try anything once. Don't try this at home. I'll tell you the truth, don't smoke them or eat them, it's a terrible habit. Thank you very kindly. Oh, just kidding. You know, I love watching magicians. Right now, I'm going to do the oldest trick in the world for you. Actually, it's the second oldest. The first we won't talk about. It's a family show. I use these 3 gold cups. That's what the man told me when I bought them. Take a look at them, madam. Hold them right in your hand. Go ahead. You can check them out, too. Why not? Everybody check them out. Make sure there's no two-way mirrors, trap doors, little people inside. Just 3 cups. I also use 3 balls. I generally don't tell everybody I have 3, but this guy looks okay. Here, you check him out. Whoa.
Can you make her disappear?
I don't deal in dreams, just reality. Okay. Now don't squeeze him or you go blind.
I know.
My mom told me when I was a little fella.
Well, he has hair on his hand.
Now this truly is, ladies and gentlemen, the oldest trick in the world. This trick is over 3,000 years old. Because it is, I'll teach you how to do it when I'm through. So that you can follow it easier, I'll give the cups names or numbers. This will be cup number 1, number 2, and number 3, or 3, 2, and 1. If you're a computer fan, A, B, and C, C, B, and A. Now first, an illusion with the cups alone. You notice upon examining them, they're made out of soft metal. Number 3 seems to pass right through number 2. And number 2 seems to go right through number 1, yet in reality, of course, we know the cups are solid. Moving right along. I also use one other thing that most magicians don't use today, That is a magic hat. And believe me when I tell you, this is truly a magic hat. It's full of thousands of people. If you don't watch out, it's going to fool you too. So keep one eye on my hat, one on my cups, and one on my balls. Now the whole idea, of course, is to watch this little ball. Because no sooner do you think you know where it is, then that ball seems to disappear right in front of your eyes, only to appear, you can probably guess, back underneath. Each one of these cups. I'll do it again. I can tell. I tell you loved it by your applause. I wonder. Besides, they say it's always better the second time. So the girls tell me. I wonder. Would you mind, miss, right from where you are, just name a cup. 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Number 2. You threw your voice. How'd you do that? Oh, that's all right. Number 2. Name one of the end cups. 1 or 3. 3. Look, I'll take the ball out of your first choice invisibly. Place it into your second choice. You'll see that it disappears from there. Ends up over here. Now, lots of people think that you or I are in cahoots, but I never met you before. Have I, sis? I mean, miss. If you'd have picked this cup here, I'd have done the same thing. Just taking it out like this, and you can see that it does vanish from there and end up over here. So we have 2 balls here. We still have 1 here. This is what magicians call the elevator move. By placing the cups on top of one another, running the wand up, tapping the top cup once, the ball goes up. 1 cup. Hey, it works both ways. I can run the wand down, tap the bottom cup once, and there's a winner every time. Now I know what you're thinking, this guy's got a lot of balls, I do. So let's eliminate a few of them. We use just 1 ball into 3 cups. That way you can follow it along a little easier. And like I promised, I'll show you how the trick is done. This is what magicians call solid through solid. That's where the ball appears to penetrate, right through the top of the cup. So watch it as it drops right through the top of the cup. Last of all but not least, there it is. But supposing I want that ball to come here, I just tap the cup once and that ball returns. Now I told you I'd show you how to do it. This is how you do it. First of all, you got to get the magic hat. Then you have to learn how to do this. You see, what I do is I pretend to take the ball. I don't take anything. I put my empty hand in my pocket. You think I'm putting the ball away. I keep it here. If I want you to think it comes out of this cup, I hold it like this, drop it, move the cup backwards and forwards. It looks just like it comes out of the cup. But that's the old way. This is the newest way. If you actually see me take it, put it into my pocket. How close were you watching? How many underneath the center cup? Say 2. Yeah, believe me, I know how it's played. But supposing you had said 3, hey, then it'd be 3. Look. I can't do it any better than this. All 3 in my pocket. Now, I know y'all been watching me pretty close. She hasn't taken her eyes off me. So you tell me, madam, under which cup would you like the balls to appear? The cup number 1, cup number 2, or cup number 3? Thank you very kindly. Now, before you leave, I'd like to leave you with this thought. They say a performer's only as good as his audience. If that's true, then today I was great. I'm a traveler. I've traveled all around this world, and I continue to travel out of the show.